Yes, you read that title correctly. So I hope you're here because you like free Hot Toys, because Sideshow started their early Black Friday deals and we are going to look at them today. Last year they did a similar thing. This is the early Black Friday deal, so of course we're going to take a look at it as they, release some more of their Black Friday deals and stuff. But last year they did a bunch of free figure deals, and that's actually how I got quite a few figures in my collection, like the Dark Trooper, the Boba Fett 2-pack, the Clone Wars Ahsoka, and even more. So let's take a look at it today. So you can see here, free figure offer. So basically Sideshow's Black Friday begins with an early free figure deal, which is pretty awesome. Starts November 10th, which is today, time of me filming. And basically though, you do have to spend money to get it. So if there's a figure on the list that you're planning on getting anyway, now's the time, especially if there's a free one you want. The only thing I will say though is don't clutter your collection with free figures, because if there's ones on here you're like, don't just buy a figure because you want the free one, or you could always sell the free one, whatever you want basically. But basically you have to spend 300 or more and you get one of two figures, and we'll take a look at what those are. And then if you spend 450 or more, you get to pick one of four figures, although two of them are the same as if you spend 300. So if you're going to spend more, might as well get the more valuable figure. And yeah, then that figure is basically free. So it's pretty cool. I kind of like this deal because they're clearing out old stock. So of course it's older figures that are overproduced and stuff that Sideshow can't get rid of. But at the same time, some of them are still pretty good figures that you may want. So you might want to look at this deal. So you can see the fine print and stuff. Of course, the offer is only valid while supplies last, So if they sell out a free figure, they can't give you one, obviously. And then only one free figure per order. So basically, say you have $600 worth of figures in there, you can only pick one of the free $300 ones. So, you might want to split that order up and then you can pick one each, which is another pretty cool thing. Because yeah, I got quite a few free figures last year, as you heard. And now let's just kind of see how this works. So let's say I pick $451 for the Iron Man Battle Damaged. I actually got this one in a really good deal. So yeah, I'm just going to add it to my cart. And let's see how it works. Yeah. Okay. So basically right now I'm over the $450 mark, which means I could pick from any of the four. So you see Neon Tech War Machine 6-scale figure. See Tony Stark Mech Test Deluxe version 6-scale figure. Okay. They're all 6-scale figures. I don't know why I'm saying that. And then I can never pronounce this guy's name correctly. Quill, I think it is. Really hoping I get that right. And then they have Boba Fett Repaint Armor and Throne 6-scale figure set. So basically, if I was buying the Iron Man Mark 85, the battle damage version right now, I could pick one of these figures, say Boba Fett Repaint, click claim. Now you can see it's free. I'm saving $395. Although, yes, a lot of these figures, even the Iron Man, you can usually find in the 30% off deals that Sideshow does on occasion, even without Black Friday. So if you don't really want the free figure and you just want to discount one of these, just wait for a 30% off, honestly. They do them quite a bit and they might have more deals coming up anyway. Which I don't know what they're going to be. Just speculating. They probably will have some more free figures coming up. Especially because last year I know they actually sold out of some, or they swapped them out. Like this one's free for this week. This one's free for this week and stuff. So they might do something similar to that. But I do really like that you get the choice right now. So that's pretty cool. But if I were to check out right now, that's basically my discount, the free figure. I don't know if they're going to do it this year. But technically also this Iron Man, say they do 30% off in the future and a free figure deal. Last year you were able to stack it. So I got 30% off on a couple figures and a free one all in the same order. So maybe they'll do that again. So, just do this cautiously. You could even do, like a payment plan. Of course, you could set up a payment plan and then say they do have a better deal later on. Then you could actually, I'm not checking out or anything. So sometimes they limit it with promos where you can't do a payment plan, but it looks like you can. So basically you could do the payment plan. If you need to cancel because a better deal comes out, you can always do that. So just pay attention to the deals and stuff but basically just keep an eye out during the Black Friday times, because you don't want to get a deal and then regret it later because there's a better deal or like a better free figure or something. So you can see your two options if you only spend $300 though is the Tony Stark Mech Test Deluxe version or Quill. So that's pretty cool. And going real quick, let's just open these all up and take a look at them. The Tony Stark Mech Test one is $310 on its own. This one is a little tempting to me, because I do kind of want this figure, but at the same time, look how big that base is. It's just going to take up a lot of room. So this is one I'm probably going to pass on. And then Quill, he's cool. For the Mandalorian, I do have a lot of Mandalorian figures. But at the same time, there's also ones with the Blorg. So if I kind of want him in the future, maybe I'll just wait for the Blorg version to go on sale. So yeah, not really 100% necessary for me. He is cool. But then again, he was only in season 1. So yeah. And then I cannot lie, the Neon Tech War Machine from Iron Man 2 is actually kind of tempting because I love the color orange, of course. And that is a beautiful figure. Of course, you know, all die cast and stuff, usually $412. So to me, this is the one that's most worth, if I could speak, most worth the money. If you go for like the 450 or more option, it's awesome looking and die cast, and it's, yeah, just a cool figure. Of course, it's just a repaint, so not really necessary or anything, but I just think it looks kind of cool. And then of course, the other $450 option is Boba Fett, because I was reading repaint and Boba, you know what I mean. So Boba Fett repaint armor and throne, and this one is also kind of tempting to me because like Boba Fett with the throne, and this version you also get the head sculpt. I do have that 2-pack deluxe. Well, yeah, the 2-pack was Robo Boba and then Boba in like his bird poop armor. And this one is really cool. I do also have the Book of Boba Fett Boba, so that one looks really similar to this as well, though it's slightly different. But I can't lie, if this one in the future goes up as like a free figure or something, or even like a big discount on it, I might pick this one up because I actually really like that throne. I'd love to display my Book of Boba Fett on it. Yeah, so this one's a little tempting to me, but as I said, I'm just kind of skipping all the deals for now. So hopefully you're watching the whole video, because going back now, this is another important part. It's not every in-stock figure or anything that you can use this deal on. So basically, say we filter by Hot Toys, newest. Yeah, you can see obviously the most amazing figures ever. The Sonic Cos Babies are part of the deal. You have to spend $300 in Cos Babies. So you can get 10 of these Sonics and then you get a free figure, you know. But more realistically, basically the Hot Toys on here, like Chopper, he's $235. So yeah, it also, they put it in a price bracket that's $300 or more, and then the $450 or more, because yeah, you can't just buy one figure and get one free in most cases. Like $235 for Chopper, and then Darth Maul concept art, even he's only $290. So you have to like throw one of these in and then throw in like a Cos Baby or more Cos Babies or a whole nother figure. Like the Iron Man $395, so even he doesn't qualify for the $450, although he's really close. He qualifies for $300. Like Batgirl $255, you gotta throw like a $50 Cos Baby, or do they even have $50 ones? Probably not. But yeah, so looking through here, like, yeah, it's limited. It's not every single in-stock figure from Hot Toys, at least. There's some other companies we'll look at coming up. But yeah, if you get like the DeLorean, $805, you know, you're gonna get a free $450 figure, one of the Boba Fett or the Iron Man. But basically, if anything interests you, you could just kind of scroll through here, see like, oh, Batman modern suit, because that one looks kind of cool. And you can be like, oh, he's pretty cool. So add to your cart, add maybe the Iron Man, and there you go. The Iron Man's free. So it's a cool deal. The only thing is you could wait and see what they do for the full Black Friday, because if there's something you really want now, you could lock it in, because like it said, supplies are limited. But at the same time, I don't think any of them are really going to sell out, but you know, they might. So there's always that chance, of course. And here, yeah, here's what I'm talking about. Quill and the Blurg. I kind of like that set, so I'd rather pick up that than just gain him for free. But then again, also Mandalorian and Blurg, because that's the Mandalorian's like original armor. So yeah, you can just kind of scroll through here, see. Oh, I also like that Iron Man. Yeah, just see if there's anything that interests you. And I might be shopping a little right now, you know, just kind of glancing around. Just ignore me. But yeah, there's so much in here that if you really want one of those figures for free, and you don't mind potentially missing out on one of these being discounted and then getting also a deal or something, then just go for it. But like I mentioned, Hot Toys is not the only ones kind of participating. So you can also go, say 3-0. You can see they even got like the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, which says almost gone. That one's super cool. Then, you know, you got Dustin from Stranger Things. You know, Stranger Things 5 is coming up, so if you really need him. But yeah, like this, look at this Optimus. That is a beautiful figure. I kind of like that purple color scheme on him, man. That one's really cool looking. And then of course the red version. Yeah, this is the 3-0 premium scale version, right? Yeah, so it's 19 inches tall. So I go more for their DLX, which is like 6 scale figure size. But these ones look incredible. So if you want to pick up one of these, hey, you get a free figure with it right now. But yeah, you can just scroll through to see different brands, category stuff. I mean, there's Beetlejuice right there if you want another figure. You even have non-figure stuff you can add up to 300 for, because like on Sideshow, not everything's going to end up going on sale. So yeah, just see if anything interests you and see if you want to pick up a free figure with it. Just skip that Grievous right there though. Hot Toys made theirs, and that's the one to pick up, not this one. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they give them away for free again like they did a few times last year. But yeah, that's basically it for the video. So let me know down in the comments if you're picking up any of these free figures with purchase on Sideshow. I'm going to debate it a little bit, but most likely probably just skip it. That is the one thing I will caution you on, because later on they might have better deals. Like, honestly, speaking from experience last year, they had like 30% off on some of the figures, and you could stack them and get the actual a free figure. So I got okay, so here's an example. So you know the Ahsoka that was for free? So I got, I believe, 30% off on the Clone Wars Anakin, the original one, not the one from Ahsoka. And then 30% off the Rex, also the original one, not the one from Ahsoka. And then I got the Ahsoka from the Siege of Mandalore for free. So I got those 3 figures, 30% off each of them. And then of course Ahsoka was free. So yeah, Black Friday last year, I was stacking it up, and that's how I got like a lot of these figures. So I'm hoping they do some cool stuff this year. So just keep an eye out. I'll update you guys in some future videos. But yeah, just let me know if you're going to pick up any of these. Let me know if you're just going to wait to see what comes in the future. And let's just talk about it down in the comments. So if you enjoyed this video, just give it a like. You know, go ahead and subscribe if you enjoy this type of stuff. Although this is more like kind of those one-off type videos, just kind of updating you guys basically on what's going on if you want free figures. So, you know, it's a cool little deal if you're starting out your collection like I was and you want to pick up some free figures to help fill in some space. Of course, I only recommend it though if there's a figure you really want on the list of eligible ones, and also one of the free ones you kind of want. I mean, if you're going to buy one right now anyway, you might as well throw a free one in there if it's on the list. But hopefully I explained everything well. So I look forward to talking to you guys again very soon. But until next time, stay 6 scale.